Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk you through my personal hints and tips for a very successful charity shopping thrifting day. So I have been charity shopping for many years. I think I first started when I was maybe 14. Back in the day where charity shopping was embarrassing. Growing up, we didn't have a lot of money, so I used to really look forward to my charity shopping trips with my mum. I remember I picked up this sky blue Hollister zip-up hoodie, and I felt like I had won the jackpot. Every single mufti day, I wore that hoodie, and I felt like the coolest girl in the world. Little did they know that it probably cost me like £10. As somebody that charity shops very regularly, these are my top 5 tips to get the most out of your trip. Number 1, get up nice and early. I tend to go to the charity shops for their opening, which is 9 o'clock, and I tend to do it on a weekday. So I'd either book a day off, or if I have a scheduled day off at work, then that is when I would go charity shopping. I don't know about you, but I think there is nothing worse than being in a super busy shop with everybody browsing everything and somebody picks up something that you want and you're like, oh, please stop, I want it. So that's what we're trying to prevent here. So in the weekday, if you can, and as early as possible. These 2 things guarantee that you will have the most peaceful, quietest shopping experience. And what I've noticed is that staff do tend to be putting out fresh stock that early in the morning. I don't know how most charity shops work, but the ones that I've been to, they are sorting through the bags and putting them out sort of on the racks. As it's obviously quite quiet, so it works for them and it works very well for you. Another big tip I have, if you have a car or somebody's able to drive you, I would suggest going somewhere where there isn't a train station. Towns, cities, villages that are hard for people to get to may mean that there is better stock or better quality of items available because there are less people going there quite regularly to buy it. I found that's worked quite well for me in the past because it's meant that all of the trending pieces tend to be quite available. If I go to somewhere that doesn't have a local train station, it means that the quality of the stock in charity shops tend to be a lot better. You tend to have a lot more variety. If I go somewhere like a city centre, the charity shops are awful. I feel like the stock churns so quickly and there's so many people interested in getting their sort of big best deal. The stuff nobody wants is kind of left over. So if that's a possibility for you, that is my number 2 recommendation. Number 3, shop every single rack, no matter what your size is. I tend to enter every single charity shop and shop everything from left to right. Every colour, every size, whether it's men's, women's, not kids. If you are a size 6 and 8, you might be able to find some bits in the kids section, but for me, that ship has sailed. I wear a size UK 12, and some of my best vintage pieces tend to be a size 16 or size 18, sometimes even size 20. I used to not shop those sections at all, and I feel like the amount of stuff that I've missed out on is crazy. My favourite leather jacket that I've just purchased with a very cute collar and button down is a size 16, but it fits me like a glove, like it was made for me. I found stuff in extra small size 6, I found stuff in size 20 and all in between. Things do end up in charity shops that don't quite fit somebody right, so it could be that they bought something in a size 6 but it's actually way too big, so they've donated it. So that means that you can get something really good in a size that you might not usually go for. Same thing with colours. So I used to avoid in charity shops that I used to group things by colour. So if you had like a pink section or an orange section, I used to just avoid it because I thought that's not my colour, I don't want to shop in it. Ugh. Actually, I have forced myself to shop those sections and I found lots of really cute pieces. So though it might be classed as orange, you might get like a nice muted pastel orange or just a style of top that you wouldn't have thought to go for in the past. So I'd definitely recommend shopping a full range in the store. My next tip for you is, although very painful, make sure you shop those baskets where they dump a bunch of like hats, gloves, belts, whatever it might be. You can actually find some really great stuff in those baskets. I'll start searching for the top and I'll start to get to the middle, but to get to the bottom is a lot of hard work. So personally, I give up, but I have seen people really go through those and find some really great pieces, and I myself have found some really nice gloves, hats, scarves that I've been able to take home and really love. So if you can and you've got the patience, definitely give those baskets a go, because because you never know what you might come across. And my final tip is try things on. A lot of charity shops do have fitting rooms, which are obviously very, very handy, and they're what you're used to when you have a retail experience. Some of them do just have a mirror on a shop floor, which can be a little bit awkward. But I would say definitely try things on. I tend to wear kind of a plain t-shirt and a pair of black leggings. Just in case I want to try something on and there's no fitting room, I have a base layer that's comfortable enough so I can try stuff on over the top. So that's definitely a big recommendation. One thing that I've seen people do if you maybe don't want to be trying on a pair of jeans in the middle of a shop floor is there is that trick where you can get the waist, and if it fits around your neck quite comfortably, that means it should be a perfect fit for you. I have been trying this and it is genius. The amount of jeans that I have done the measuring for first and then tried them on in a fitting room and it has been too small is incredible. It really, really does work. So if you do find it a little bit embarrassing and you do want a bit of a hack, that is definitely one that I would recommend. So those are my 5 top hits. These are my tried and tested 5 top tips for charity shopping. I hope that you guys find these useful. If you've got any of your own tips that really help you when you're out charity shopping, please drop them down below and let me know. I'm always looking for ways to be smarter when I shop and get the most out of my experience. If you liked it, please do give this a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!